evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to your favorite English bulletin, The News. You're broadcasting live from TVT studios here in Lomé. Here are the headlines. In Togo, schools are becoming safer and healthier places for learning thanks to the School AMU project launched by the President of the Council for Asazunanya Singbe. It ensures students receive continuous health care throughout the school year. We'll bring you more on this program, which is a cornerstone of Togo's inclusive education policy. Azekuku Vivina has been making generations laugh through his legendary concert parties. He celebrated 40 years of his career this Sunday with a grand musical and comedy show, honoring his lasting impact on Togo's humor scene. Stay with us, we'll bring you all the details shortly. It is always a pleasure to have you join us. To make schools safe spaces conducive for learning, protecting students' well-being is essential. In Togo, this connection is ensured through the flagship School AMU project driven by the President of the Council for Asazunanya Singbe. The initiative provides continuous healthcare support for all students. This program, a cornerstone of an inclusive education policy, reflects his commitment to building a generation that is not only educated but also healthy. Kwesi Glay tells us more in this report.
For thousands of students, illness no longer means dropping out of school thanks to School AMU. Initiated by the President of the Council for Asazunanya Singbe, the program provides public school students with a reliable safety net against the risk of illness. Covered services include medical consultations, hospitalization, laboratory tests, minor surgeries, and pharmacy visits, ensuring that every student has comprehensive health protection and can continue their education without interruption. By alleviating the financial burden on families, School AMU promotes social justice and educational equity. Originally launched in 2017 as School Assure, the program was incorporated in the National Universal Health Insurance Project in January 2024 and renamed School AMU. By the end of January 2025, the initiative had already mobilized 356 million CFA francs. Managed by the National Health Insurance Institute, the program covers students with a maximum of 30,000 CFA francs per student per year. Overall, 2.2 million students nationwide are eligible for this essential health coverage, allowing them to pursue their studies with confidence and security.
Global leaders in the fight against alcohol and drug abuse are gathering here in Lomé, having started from October 6 to October 9, 2025 for the International Blue Cross General Assembly. The meeting will review past actions, adopt new policies, and strengthen their shared mission. Participants from all over the globe are coming together to exchange ideas and reinforce strategies to protect communities worldwide. There's more in this report. From October 6 to 10, 2025, the International Blue Cross holds its General Assembly in Lomé, Togo. This event brings together delegates from over 30 countries committed to fighting the harmful effects of alcohol and other psychoactive substances. Participants will have the opportunity to review progress made so far and adopt new statutes aimed at strengthening international solidarity and building more balanced and resilient communities.
We will have 2 days of training on different topics that are relevant for all Blue Crosses around the world. Things like alcohol and drug policy, non-communicable diseases, and how to lead NGOs, non-governmental organizations.
Blue Cross Togo demonstrates its commitment through awareness campaigns, particularly in schools, under a program called Compétences de Vie Courante, meaning Practical Life Skills Program. The organization trains focal points on issues related to psychoactive substances and prevention strategies aimed at young people. True to its mission, the International Blue Cross continues to extend a helping hand to those struggling with substance dependence, spreading hope for a healthier and renewed life. And yesterday, October 6, 2025, the world celebrated Architecture and Habitat Day. And in Togo, the spotlight was on innovation and resilience. At the National Order of Architects, popularly known as ONAT, the Lonat Alara contre de Togolaise ORT5, that's ONAT meets the Togolese people, events kicked off bringing architects and innovators together to explore how local materials and modern technology can shape sustainable and resilient homes. Kwesi Glay reports.
5 years after the adoption of the African Continental Free Trade Area AFCFTA, the agreement continues to evolve, introducing new rules on trade in goods and services, investment, and intellectual property. To stay competitive and fully comply with AFCFTA standards, Togo is updating its national trade strategy. Organized by the Ministry of Trade in partnership with the United Nations Economic Commission for Africa, the meeting aims to align national policies with AFCFTA regulations. The agenda focuses on two main points: reviewing the AFCFTA framework agreement and its protocols, revising Togo's strategy for implementing the AFCFTA. The overarching goal is to facilitate trade, reduce tariff barriers, improve the quality of local products, and enhance the participation of SMEs, small industries, and women entrepreneurs in value chains. By the conclusion of this review, Togo aims to fully capitalize on the opportunities offered by the African single market.
Building on ONAT's efforts to rethink the future of housing, we now turn our attention to a pressing question. What could Togo gain from embracing eco-construction? Could the use of local materials pave the way for more sustainable, resilient, and affordable homes while boosting the local economy? Let's find out in this report.
Massive fortified granaries that tell the story of a rich past, ancient rock paintings and carvings, and the seamless blending of traditional housing into the natural landscape. Welcome to the Savannah region, a land of cultural and environmental wealth. It is there in Dapaon that the National Order of Architects of Togo, ONAT, will host the 5th edition of the ONAT Meet the Togolese People, scheduled for the 28th of January to February the 1st, 2026. The event will serve as a platform for reflection and dialogue on architecture and resilient housing for communities across the country. This initiative forms a part of global observance of World Architecture and Habitat Day, which emphasizes the use of local material and technological innovation to promote sustainable and climate-resilient design. Advancing affordable, durable, and environmentally friendly housing that meets today's climatic and social needs remains a national priority, one actively pursued at the highest level of government through the Ministry of Humanism, Housing and Land Reform, with tangible projects already underway nationwide.
And that report by Mr. Glay was on the celebration of World Habitat Day. Building on the owner's efforts to rethink the future of housing, we now turn our attention to this very important question: what could Togo gain from embracing eco-construction? Could the use of local materials pave the way for sustainable, resilient, and affordable homes while boosting the local economy? Let's find out together in this report. On construction sites across the country, workers are hard at work each day, turning their clients' dreams into reality. While concrete and cement still dominate, more builders are now turning to local materials, a choice that promotes the use of homegrown resources and stands out for its ecological and economic benefits.
Quand on construit avec les matériaux locaux,
When we build with local materials, noise levels are reduced and the structure stays naturally cool because heat cannot easily pass through stone. Using stabilized earth bricks also helps maintain freshness inside, leading to significant energy savings by reducing the need for fans or air conditioning. Local materials also help absorb CO2, contributing to a climate that's more suitable for human life.
à la vie humaine.
Although some believe that eco-construction is more expensive due to the craftsmanship it requires, the benefits are long-term, both aesthetically and structurally.
Quand on construit, que ce soit en pierre ou bien en brique de terre,
Whether built with stone or stabilized earth bricks, these houses are extremely comfortable and durable. In regions such as Savannah or Kara, these materials are abundant and can be harnessed to create sustainable and pleasant living spaces.
bâtiments confortables, durables.
The lack of skilled labor remains a challenge, but several initiatives are being developed to address it. Choosing eco-construction is, above all, a commitment to fighting climate change and reducing its impact on our daily lives, a vision shared by all stakeholders in the sector. Gradually, eco-construction is emerging as a true and promising alternative for the future of sustainable housing. And as part of efforts to fight violent extremism and terrorism in Togo, the NGO Youth Awake, supported by the HAC and the Ministry of Communication, is organizing a 2-day training workshop in Lomé for radio and TV presenters as well as journalists. The goal is to strengthen their skills and professional ethics, helping them counter the spread of false information while promoting social harmony and lasting cohesion. I will find Gigante Elsa's more in this report.
The management of information during times of crisis was at the center of this national workshop, which brought together journalists and broadcasters from all 5 regions of Togo. Participants from both public and private media received practical tools and guidance to strengthen professionalism and responsibility in crisis communication.
C'est normal qu'un journaliste ou bien un animateur.
It is essential for journalists and broadcasters to stay up to date because misinformation poses a serious threat to the public.
Nous attendons de cette formation
From this training, we hope to develop professional reflexes to verify information carefully and provide the population with accurate and reliable facts.
The initiative was organized by the NGO Youth Awake with support from the Ministry of Communication, Media and Culture and the High Authority of Audiovisual and Communication.
Tout récemment, le procureur a fait une sortie pour marteler sur les fausses informations.
Recently, the public prosecutor warned against the spread of false information. Since media professionals are the ones who can ensure accuracy, our goal is to strengthen their capacity to prevent misinformation from fueling conflict.
On ne donne pas l'information parce qu'il faut la donner.
Information shouldn't be shared simply for the sake of it. Its impact must be carefully weighed. In times of crisis, we must take time to analyze the facts and communicate in ways that promote social cohesion, peace, and unity.
Ultimately, the aim is to equip journalists and broadcasters to confront misinformation and defend the truth through their pens, microphones, and camera.
He has made generations laugh through his concert parties. Aze Koko Vivina, the iconic Togolese comedian, celebrated 40 years of an extraordinary career on the weekend. To mark the occasion, a grand musical and comedy show was organized in his honor, highlighting the journey of an artist who has not only defined his own style, but also left an indelible mark on the history of humor in Togo. Let's watch. Like a king, the legend Aze Kokovivina, popularly known as Adama Wazeko, made a triumphant entrance. The artist truly connected with his audience, who turned out in large numbers to celebrate his 40-year career. On stage, the comedian revisited his journey with a blend of humor and emotion, captivating a crowd entirely devoted to him. As he celebrates 4 decades in the spotlight, Aze Kokovivina sees this not as an ending, but as the beginning of a new artistic adventure.
Concept
Party keeps me young. I bring relief to myself. So, I keep encouraging myself to go on, and that's why I'm here. I can boldly say that in the years to come, by grace, I will be even younger than I am now. For the occasion, several fellow comedians, humorists, and singers delivered vibrant performances in tribute to this pillar of laughter in Togo. "40 years of sharing laughter and connection with a loyal audience since 1985. An exemplary career celebrated by all, and one that is far from over." And that's how we wrap up today's edition. Thanks to my wonderful team and to you, cherished viewers, for watching. Stay tuned to our channel for more updates, and remember that smiling and laughing have the power to heal. Have a wonderful evening. See you next time. Goodbye.